Hey, what's up everyone? Ragna here again with another Let's Play. This Let's Play is called Katawa Shoujo. It's a... No, it's not really, from what I understand, it's not really a Japanese game per se. It's more of a... It's a Japanese game made for... Yeah. It's an American-made Japanese game, somewhat. Uh, if you don't... It's apparently about... What's it called? Wait, first let me give you a little brief history of what I know about this game. Uh... This was an idea originally created on 4chan. It's about like some guy drew a couple of sketches of just like a random character he made, a random girl character who is disabled. Now, pretty much the whole goal of the game is to, get in a relationship with one of a couple of girls. I don't know how many there are, but anyways, I first heard about this game on Juario's. You can play this, and yeah, you actually can because they released this game for free. So if you watch this and feel like you want to play, go ahead. But the thing that kind of worries me is Katawa is supposed to be like a derogative term for like disabled. It's pretty much called crippled girl somewhat. Yeah, it's supposed to be like derogatory towards them. So that part kind of scares me a little bit. That and it sounds like just a dating sim about going out with disabled chicks. It kind of sounds like you're trying to take advantage of them, so yeah, it's kind of sketchy a little bit. But just go by what Juwario said. Sorry, I got somewhat of a speech impediment. Just go by what he said. He said it's actually not that bad. It's actually kind of tasteful. There's actually some small nude scenes in it, but I disabled it because it's freaking YouTube. I'm not gonna show. I can't really show that kind of crap on YouTube without getting the crap suit. Not sued, but without getting in trouble or unless I censor it. But Juario said it even kind of seems forced anyway, so might as well disabled it. Yes, no, so alright, so basically so far what we got is you're just standing in the forest, I'm assuming. Uh oh, and since this is a dating sim kind of game, people in like the States and stuff like that probably wouldn't know much about this kind of game. It's basically, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's just the whole goal of the game is getting in a relationship with girls and crap like that. I don't know why they don't really have them much in the States, but in Japan they usually have them. But sometimes it's usually like the kind of game where you have to go up to the counter and say it by name what game you want. Blah blah blah. Quite rude. Someone's approaching me from behind. Okay. Oh wait. Uh. So far I got. I don't know what's going on. So. What the heck? Blah blah blah. But never is more of a kind of a creeper there. He's saying the voice he just heard. He was more or less a eavesdropper whenever he heard the voice. I turned to face this voice, the voice of my dreams, and my heart begins to race. Who that? I'm assuming Hisao is this dude right here. Anyways, and Iwanako is this guy or this chick. Sorry. Nako, I got a note telling me to wait for you here. Yeah, telling me to wait here. Was it yours? Damn it, I spent all afternoon trying to come up with a good line and that was the result. Pathetic. Yes, I asked a friend to give you that note. I'm so glad he got it. A shy, joyous smile that makes me so tense I couldn't move a single muscle even if I tried. Whoa, what the? My heart is pounding now as if it was about to burst from my chest and claim the scroll for itself. So, here we are, out in the cold. Once again, the wind stirs up the branches. The Kaka something something noise is music to my ears. I got no idea what that is. Iwanako flinches ever so softly against the gust of wind. As it passes, writes her what the heck? She writes herself as if supported by a new confidence. Her eyes lock with mine as she lazily twirls her long dark hair around her finger. All the while, the anxious beating of my heart grows faster. My throat is tight. I doubt I could even force a word out even if I tried. You see? Whoa, what the heck? Seriously, what is that? I thought this was a date and sim game, not a horror game. What's with the boom boom every once in a while? I want to know. Whoa. Okay, that's seriously scary. If you go out with me, I stand there motionless, save for my pounding heart. I want to say something in reply, but my vocal cords feel like they've been stretched to the breaking point. Hisao? I reach up to try to massage my throat, but this only sends spikes of blinding pain along my arms. Whoa. Hisao? Oh, crap. My whole body freezes save for my eyes, which shoot open in terror. Okay, I'm guessing he has, like, heart... What the heck, Hisao? The beating of my chest finally suddenly stops, and I go weak at the knees. The world around me, the canopy of bare branches and the dull winter sky, Iwanako run towards me, all these fade to black. The last things I remember before slipping away are the sounds of Iwanako screaming for help and the incessant clatter of the branches above. So I'm guessing this guy just had a heart attack or something, because he's talking about his... Yeah. Crap, I guess I was hurt. Yeah, Four Leaf Studios is the little collaboration who made it. It's just go by what I've heard from this game. It's really good, but they decided not to, you know, redo another game. So that's kind of just go by all the praise this game's been getting. That's kind of sad. Uh, but just do a simple Google search, and you should be able to find this game somewhere. And like I said, it's free to download, so yeah, it's a free game. But I heard it actually took them a while for them to find an animation or good person or good group of people, I'm not sure which, to animate this stuff. Cause I don't know why, I just heard it was hard for them to find a person to animate it, so it's pretty interesting to see what the animations are gonna be like too. Oh, I guess he did have a heart attack. It's been 4 months since my heart attack. And that whole time, I could probably count the times I left the hospital room unsupervised on one hand. 4 months is a pretty long time when you're left alone with your thoughts. So I had plenty of time to come to terms with my situation. Arith arrhythmia. A strange word. A foreign alien one. One that you don't want to be in the same room with. You got a point. I mean, if I hear the word arrhythmia, it kind of sounds like something that should be in like a horror movie or a name of a horror movie or something. A rare condition that causes the one's heart to act erratically and occasionally beat way too fast. It can be fatal. Apparently, I've had it for a long time. They said it was a miracle that I was able to go so long without anything happening. Is that really a miracle? I guess it was supposed to make me feel better, more appreciative of my life. It really did do anything to cheer me up. My parents, I think, were hit harder by the news than I was. They practically had two hemorrhages apiece. I had already had a full day by then to digest everything. To them, it was all fresh. They were even willing to sell our house in order to pay for a cure. Crap. Of course, there wasn't a cure. Of course, because of the late discovery of this condition, I had to stay at the hospital to recuperate from my treatments. When I was first admitted, I felt it as if I was missed. Missed by what, exactly? Well, anyways, for about a week, my room was in the ward full of flowers, balloons, and cards. Yeah, well, I'm not. I know, well, pretty much everywhere they do stuff like that. I remember when I was a kid and I got my tonsils taken out. They like everyone that I knew pretty much came over and gave me like toys and crap like that. So that was kind of fun, except for well, that was especially fun when they give me all the ice cream I wanted. But the visitors soon dwindled and all the get well gifts began trickling down to nothing shortly after. I realized that the only reason I had gotten so many cards and flowers in the first place was because sending me their sympathy had turned into a class project. That gotta make you feel like crap if you think about it. I mean, like, if they did it on their own, it would, be alright, but if it's a class project, maybe some people were genuinely concerned, but I doubt it. Even in the beginning, I barely had visitors, and by the end of the first month, only my parents came by on a regular basis. Iwanako was the last to stop visiting. After 6 weeks, I never saw her again. We never had that much to talk about even when she visited anyways. We didn't touch the subject that was between us on that snowy day ever again. The hospital? It's not really a place I'd like to live in. He's got a point there. I remember, well, this was about 5 years ago. I played a game called, Dementia, no, not Dementia. It was like Dementia or something like that. Next time I'll probably look it up, find it for you guys. But, it was a game where you play pretty much like a hospital experiment or something like that, and you gotta kill a bunch of zombies and stuff like that. That game made me terrified of the hospitals. Well, at least for that while. The doctors and nurses feel so impersonal and faceless. I guess it's because they're in a hurry and they have a million other patients waiting for them, but it makes me feel uncomfortable. For the first month or so, I asked the head cardiologist every time I saw him for a rough estimate of when I'd be able to leave. He never answered anything in a straightforward way, but told me to wait and see if the treatment and surgeries worked. So I idly observed the scar that the surgeries left on my chest slowly change its appearance over time, thinking it was some kind of an omen. I still asked the head cardiologist about leaving, but that's pretty much my timer to hurry up and finish this. This is probably gonna turn into a part 1 video anyways, because I don't think I can save yet. Oh wait, I guess I can. Alright, well, I'll read this thing and probably make one more video tonight anyways. I'll still ask the head cardiologist about leaving, but my expectations are low enough now that I'm not even disappointed anymore when don't get a reply. The way he shuffles around the answers show that there is at least some hope. It actually seems like a good place to get done right there. So, this, Ragna from the TheDustyControllers signing out. Hope you enjoyed this, and, I know it wasn't much of a view into the game so far, but, yeah, it's the beginning of the game, what you expect. Anyways, hopefully you'll want to watch part 2 after this. Probably not, but still. See y'all later.